This has been the tricky thing. It's felt like this for a while. We've talked about the auctions. I've been hyper-focused on them and mocked endlessly for it. And yet we haven't ever seen the bond vigilantes come to the table and express their fear in the form of market pushback. How can you express concern in a market that can't identify risks and loses if they bet on them?
So one, I've been kind of avoiding the Treasury market as a way to express any geopolitical concerns, because normally we would get that flight to safety. But I think anytime we get geopolitical elevation, everyone gets concerned about spending, both domestically and foreign. So we've been playing it much more from the commodity markets. I think the commodity markets are underinvested. They're cheap. There's a potential for some sort of commodity shock. You know, when you look at this, you have China kind of built around all these autocratic, resource-rich nations, Iran, Russia, not good countries, right? And it's all, to me, going to feed through commodities if something happens. So that's where I like to express my bets, is via the commodity market and the commodity stocks.
Peter, in your latest note, you also say, is this a one-stock market? Calling it that seems a bit extreme, but is it? To Lisa's earlier point in the show, if you're so concerned about the election risk and the geopolitical risk around the world, is the answer just so simply to buy NVIDIA?
No, I don't think so. To be honest, it's one of these, right? We talked about this, I think, just last week when I was on your program. Momentum has worked very well. Momentum kind of feeds on itself. You have these ETFs where 50 cents on the dollar basically goes to 8 or 9 stocks every time money goes into QQQ. So I think that momentum built. It's starting to fall down. I think that's why so many people are now looking at technical levels, as you mentioned, right? The 50-day moving average in NVIDIA could be in play, and that's at $98, I believe. So I think there's more room to the downside on the momentum stocks. With the way the economy is shaping up, I don't see a lot of, good certainty for other stocks. So I think we get this pullback, and to the extent we get this quote-unquote catch-up trade, it's going to be in a down market where those stocks perform less badly rather than it's some sort of trend like we had last fall where the the laggards really did well.